What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. This is going to be a quick video, a quick little bonus video for you. Wanted to give a big shout out to Mychal Cure, another fellow member in the community. We've been in touch lately, and I've recently bought 2 samples of fragrances from him, both of which I'll be reviewing pretty soon. And he was generous enough to send me 2 mystery samples, one designer, one niche. Both of these fragrances are ones that he thinks deserve more love in the community, and I guess that he personally loves himself. So I've never smelled these. I don't know what they are. I'm going to do a blind test here on camera for you guys. Just give you my initial thoughts. Then I'm going to wear them both for maybe a day or 2. I'll reach out to Mychal. I'll have him tell me what they are. I'm already dying to know. And then I'll put together another video giving my final thoughts with the knowledge of what these fragrances are and obviously what is in them. So let's get right to it. 2 samples, one's labeled 1, one is labeled 2. I've sprayed them on my hands already, haven't smelled them yet. Been trying to just keep my nose away. So we're gonna start. Number 1. Okay, this is really nice. This is something I think I've smelled before. It's kind of spicy, almost like cardamom spicy. There's a softness to it as well. It's a little sweet. Just overall really, really freaking good. Very elegant. There's this herbal nature to this as well. I could be wrong about that, but I'm getting a nuance of like a greenness. Soft, spicy, slightly sweet. A little green. Elegant. That's the best way I can put this right now. It's maybe there's some aromatic nature to it. It's a little fresh, but it's definitely dark. It's on the darker side. This is like a fall scent. Whatever this is, it smells very familiar. I have no idea what it is. I can't wait to find out. Let's move on to number 2 on this hand. Whoa. Okay, this definitely speaks to me as a niche fragrance, or at least a higher end fragrance. The blend is really, really balanced. I can't really distinguish any notes individually. It's definitely kind of herbal, not really sweet at all. Kind of getting this greenness. It reminds me of wool from commodity goods, but that is definitely much sweeter. There's apple in that one. There's also vanilla and amber, which make that one a little bit sweeter. I have a review on that. Check the link down below if you want to see that. But this is not sweet. This is really unique. Wow. Yeah, I'm stumped. I can't really distinguish any notes out of this. This one is a little bit clear. God, this is so familiar. It's not La Nuit de l'Homme. It reminds me of that. Almost like the spiciness is coming from cardamom or something like that. I think there's definitely lavender in here. I don't know. They're both really nice. They're both really different. And I can't wait to figure out what they are and then give you my thoughts from there. So when you see me again, it's going to be a quick change for you. It'll be a couple of days for me. I'll probably, hopefully, be wearing different clothes. If that's not the case, then we have other things to talk about. But stay tuned. I'll be right back with the results. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I'm in different clothes. This picture, which wasn't in frame before, is now in frame. That's irrelevant. Anyway, I'm tired, but I'm good. We're a day later. I've been in touch with Mychal Cure. once again, you're the man. This dude has been kind of changing my life in the past 24 hours. We're gonna dive right into it. Once again, we're talking about these two samples here. They're both mysteries, at least they were. Mychal told me what these fragrances are. This first fragrance is one that actually got on my radar about a week ago, and it just so happens that he sent it to me. I can't believe it. I wanted to smell it, and here it is. And this fragrance is this one. This is Velvet Exotic Leather from Dolce & Gabbana. And this is their Velvet line, which is kind of similar to Tom Ford's Private Blend line that actually came from Mychal. That was actually a really good comparison there. They're bordering on niche quality fragrances, but they kind of ride the line between designer and niche. The price is definitely just about niche. You're looking at between $200 and $300 for 100 mils, I think. If you get anything less than that, it's probably coming from Russia, in which case it may not be authentic, so look out for that. Anyway, in my original smelling of this fragrance, I believe I was comparing it kind of to something like La Nuit de l'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. It was kind of spicy, definitely sweet. I thought there was maybe cinnamon in there. Turns out there is no cinnamon in this fragrance. I didn't quite catch the leather. The leather note in this fragrance is done so smoothly. It rides on the top from the beginning, and it's at the bottom of the fragrance as well. But it doesn't have this animalistic quality to it. It's a very smooth leather. Velvet leather, honestly, is a great way to describe it. It's just so smooth. There's incense in here. It is a little smoky. There is lavender, which is the only note that it has in common with La Nuit de l'Homme. So me sensing the aromatic nature of it, I guess that was correct. So I get 1 out of 10. I don't know. I get a low grade on my initial smelling. But what else is in this? It's kind of resinous as well. As it dries down, you can really kind of start to sense some olibanum. And there's also styrax in here, which I'm not totally familiar with, but I know it is a resin. And apparently there's a rum note, which you kind of get towards the beginning of the dry down. It's kind of there. Now this fragrance, it lasts a decent while on my skin. I'm only spraying from a sample, so from a full bottle it might be better, but I would say I got a solid 2 to 3 hours of projection from my hand, which is not a great place to spray to have a fragrance last in the first place. And overall, I mean, it's probably going on the 8-hour mark, and it's pretty faint, but it's there. So, you know, initial ratings are it's good. The scent is absolutely gorgeous. I would love to get more of this after I run out, but that's probably not going to happen because it is really expensive. That's way outside of my price range. So anyway, that's scent number 1. Scent number 2, I was thoroughly shocked to learn about. I believe when I first smelled it, I regarded it as kind of herbal, definitely not sweet, and maybe a little bit fresh. And it seemed kind of complex to me and pretty deep. It turns out it's a very simple fragrance. There's only 3 notes to this fragrance. They are musk, black amber, which is basically a synthetic form of ambergris, similar to ambroxan, but I think it's just a different breed of it, and cedarwood. So the cedarwood, I think I was getting as kind of this herbal nature. It's very woody, and it's unique. This fragrance we're talking about is actually batch number 46 from Abercrombie & Fitch. I love this fragrance. This is from their Heritage line, and I believe there's at least 3 fragrances in this line. Again, what you're mainly going to get out of this fragrance is musk, a whole lot of musk with this cedarwood backing. Oh, and that ambergris, that black amber in there really adds this kind of like this salty, real like warm, salty kind of, it sounds disgusting, sorry, but that's the kind of vibe it adds. And it's just really, really pleasant. It's masculine. It's very natural. That's what I love about it. The one thing that is surprising to me about this is that all of the fragrances in this line, the Heritage line, are eau de cologne concentration. But I'm getting a stronger sense of it on my hand than I was getting the Dolce & Gabbana, which I'm pretty sure is at least an eau de toilette. It could be an EDP, which is crazy. This thing is kind of screaming off my hand. I put the same amount on each hand, and the eau de cologne, the Abercrombie & Fitch batch number 46, is a whole lot more present. This thing is really, really nice, and it's not that expensive. I think you can get a 50 ml bottle for retail. I wouldn't pay that. You're probably looking at almost 70 bucks if you go in the store and buy it. But online, I've seen prices between 40 and 50 bucks. And I think that's well worth it. This is a fragrance I might be looking into, to be honest. I think it's a great, maybe a good spring fragrance. No one's really talking about it. And Mychal had mentioned this to me. He's been trying to, get some buzz about it, and people just don't seem to be catching on. So on behalf of Mychal, I am starting the hype train on Abercrombie & Fitch batch number 46. Check it out. It's niche quality. You will not be disappointed. Please check it out. Anyway, that's all I wanted to bring to you guys today. Just a little bonus video. I got some more reviews coming up soon, at least one coming on Monday, so look out for that. We'll be back on our regular schedule. Until then, stay fresh. Maybe Abercrombie & Fitch can help you do that. Go check out this fragrance. Peace. See you guys in the next one.